flowers. It's so great to see you all again. I feel like I haven't been on here for you guys in a while, so it's so good to be able to be on here to show you our fun craft. So the craft I'm showing you is a craft for Mother's Day, but it's also a craft that you can make for anybody that is special in your life that you want to give this to. The craft that we're making is a flower pot. And your handprints, your little tiny handprints, are going to be the flowers. So I'm going to come show you just a little picture so you can kind of see what it's going to kind of look like. Here we go. And there it is. Cute. Okay. Now, when you're doing your flowers, you get to put however many handprints you think you want to put. So you can make lots of flowers or just a little bit of flowers. But what's special about this is it's going to be your handprint, so your special person is going to be able to see how tiny your handprint is and keep this forever. And remember how tiny that little handprint is. So we are going to get started. So whatever big person is helping you, they might put on a special shirt or something called a smock, so that when you're using the paint, because you're going to be painting your handprint, it doesn't get all over your clothes, okay? And then also maybe something to cover what you're working on, so you don't get paint all over tables or the floor, wherever you're working. That way it's easy to clean up, okay? And it doesn't stain anything. But this is washable paint, big people, just so you know. Okay, so here's a couple things that you're gonna maybe need or want. And our Mayor Clifford has joined us, so he's gonna watch our craft today. I'm gonna use this kind of paintbrush. It's a sponge brush. It's the easiest to put lots of paint quickly on our hand. If you don't have one of these, just the biggest paintbrush you have would be the best, because it goes quickly and it's just kind of easier, okay? Then maybe a green marker. We're going to use these to draw the stems for our flowers. Then you'll have your craft supplies. So you'll have a colorful piece of paper. You will have a blank flower pot. And then you're going to have also just these two little sayings that you're going to be gluing onto your flower pot. Then you'll want some glue. I'm going to use stick glue. Stick glue will work perfect for this project. If you don't have stick glue, feel free to use regular. Just be really careful, because this comes out really fast and could potentially be a big gluey gloppy mess. Okay, also in your kit you will have 3 different colors. Ooh, oh, that was close. Caught it, no spills. 3 different colors of paint. You can use all 3 colors. You can use 1, 2. You can mix them on your hand into like a rainbow. You can do 1 handprint, 2, 3, 4, however many, whatever way you want to do it. Also, totally up to you. You might want to have a wet rag or a wet towel. I also have a dry one just in case, or be really close to a sink to be able to wash hands, okay? I think we are ready to get started. So the first thing that we're gonna wanna do, little people, everybody, are you guys paying attention? Here comes the painting part. You're gonna wanna take your big colorful piece of paper, you'll set it down, and then you're gonna take your flower pot. And the first thing you're gonna wanna do is look at it, because on one side it's plain, and on the other side it has a black line. I would like, on my flower pot, I'm gonna have the black line so that it's showing. You can do it whichever way you want, okay? But because I want my black line showing, I'm gonna put my glue onto this side where it's not showing. So I'm gonna cover this side with glue, okay? So I'm gonna take my stick glue, I'm gonna open it up, you might need your big person, and I am going to cover that side that does not have a black line all over. Lots of glue. It's okay for the stick glue, to use lots of glue all over it because you want it to stick really well, okay? And you don't even have to close it quite yet because you'll need it again. Now it bent up a little bit, but that's okay. Now I'm going to take this brown pot and I am going to stick it onto the bottom of my paper so that it will look like this. So it's just an empty flower pot, but my hand is going to fill it up and make the flowers, okay? So now we get to do the painting. We'll come back to the glue in a minute, all right? So we're going to do painting. Now we'll take our paintbrush. I'm going to use this really pretty blue color, and you're gonna dip the paint. Your big person is probably gonna wanna help you. So if your big person helps you, that's okay, because we have to be really fast, because if we're not fast and it dries, it won't stamp. And we want our hand to stamp because that's what's making our flower, okay? So we take our hand and we cover it with paint. Now, who's ever been told you can cover your hand with paint? There's a first time for everything, right? So we're gonna just keep covering our paintbrush with paint and then painting our hand. Just this side of your hand, okay? We don't need this side. We're not gonna be stamping this side, only the palm of our hand, like when you go high five. But we're not high-fiving anybody. We'll just high-five our paper. How about that? All right, so, and I'm painting really kind of fast. Well, I don't want to go crazy fast because I don't want to like splatter my paint and make a big, huge mess. But I want to go fast because I don't want my paint to dry, because if it dries, it won't stamp and I won't be able to make a pretty flower. Now, it's on here, but I'm going to do just an extra little coat to make sure it's wet and that there's enough that it's going to stamp. Okay, I think that looks good. What do you think? Hello. Okay, before it dries, I better stamp it down. I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to just open my fingers and put it like that, right onto my paper. I'm not moving this hand at all. If I wiggle my fingers or wiggle and move my handprint won't show up very well because it'll smear. So I'm just holding it still. Now I'm going to use this hand, or your big person can help, and I'm going to push each finger. Pinky, ring finger, middle finger, pointer finger, thumb. Then I'm going to push the inside of my hand. I'm just going to kind of push it again just to make sure I got it all, okay? Then I'm going to hold the paper down and pull my hand up. Now my hand is still blue, but there's also a blue handprint on my paper, and that's going to be my flower. This is where the wet towel comes in handy. We're going to just wipe off my hand as much as I can. I am definitely going to use soap and water in the sink because this is not going to do it for me. But for now, so I can finish showing you the craft, this will be fine. This is washable paint, so it will come off with soap and water, okay? All right, so I wiped it with the wet towel. Now I'm just going to dry it off so I can finish showing you how to finish the craft, okay? I already did purple and orange so that we can make this a little quicker, and I'm just going to show you. Ready? There, look at that, everybody. I did 3 flowers. So this is my flower pot. Do you like it? So pretty. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the gluing of these first. So what we have here is little sayings. And this one says, I'll love you forever, no matter how much I grow. And then it says 2021, because that is the year that this is right now. You're gonna take this, and this is where you get to use the glue again. We're gonna just cover the back of it with glue, not where the words are, the other side, and put it onto your flower pot. You can put it onto the top or the bottom, wherever you think it fits better. I think the directions actually say the bottom, but I'm seeing now that it fits better on the top. So I'm going to put mine on the top, and I got purple paint on it. That's okay. And then this one says, Happy Mother's Day. So I'm going to put this one on the bottom. If you don't want these on the flower pot, you don't have to. You can put them anywhere on the page, I suppose. That's fine too. Then, I know some of you may be learning how to write your hands, Silly me. I'm wiping my hands and talking about hands. Some of you might be learning how to write your names or even the letter of your name. If you are, go ahead and take your marker, or if you have a different color, which I'm going to use just a different color, I am going to use, you know what? I'm going to use red. If you want to write your name on here, go for it, okay? I am going to write Miss Penny, because that is who I am. And I know I did not introduce myself in the beginning, and I'm sorry. My name is Miss Penny at Marengo-Union Library. And I'm showing you how to make our Mother's Day flower pot craft. So I wrote Miss Penny just so that we know. It says, I'll love you forever up here. Happy Mother's Day. The last finishing touch, I'm going to take my green marker and I am going to draw stems from each flower down to the flower pot. 1, 2, 3. And if you want to try and make leaves on your stems, go ahead. It's okay if you can't. Okay? And that is what you're going to give to your special person on Mother's Day. They are going to love it. They're going to love seeing your little handprints. I know as a mommy, I would love it. Okay, now I want to see how many of you all are listening. So, Audrey and Logan, let's see if you're listening. Jude, Hallie, Lincoln, how many are listening? Addie, are you listening? Are you paying attention? Maisie, are you helping Maisie with hers too? All right, Junior and Em, are you guys paying attention? Because we're gonna do a little song I thought you guys might think is fun to sing to mommy on Mother's Day as well, or on any day really, because mommies would love this song. Molly, are you paying attention? You want to sing this song? Everett and Gianna, how about you guys? Is everybody paying attention still? Cooper and Colt, are you guys still here paying attention? Let's see. How many more are paying attention? I don't know. James and Caleb, are you guys watching? Mina, I don't know. Let's see. Lissy and Stella, how about you guys? Haley, are you watching? How about you, Ashley? How many of you guys were all paying attention and were able to make this pretty craft for your special person? I hope you all were. And let's sing our song and finish off our video here, okay? Have any of you guys sing the song Bingo? You know, it says, I know a farmer, I think it's how it goes, right? I know a farmer has a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh, does anybody know that song? That's like the tune. Okay, but we're gonna sing it a little different. It's gonna go, I love her and she loves me and mommy is her name. Oh, and now we get to clap. M-O-M-M-Y. Actually, I don't think that's how bingo goes, guys. I totally messed up that song on you, but we're gonna do it that way because you guys are a little bit younger and I'm not sure that you would totally get taking the letters out quite yet. In a regular bingo song, you take letters out and that's when you do the clapping. But since you guys are a little bit younger, we're just gonna clap because it's just a fun song, okay? So let's start the song over and we're just gonna clap because it's just a fun song, okay? And let's try it again. Ready? Is everybody ready? All right. Let's try it. See? And if I'm out of tune, guys, I'm sorry. My kids complain all the time, but it's okay because if we were all in here singing together, you guys wouldn't even realize that my song is not in total tune. Okay, guys, let's have fun. Ready? I love her and she loves me and mommy is her name. Oh, M-O-M-M-Y, 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 and mommy is her name. Oh, so you could totally be up and dancing to that. I'm not gonna get up and dance, but I'm kind of dancing in my chair. So let's do it one more time. You ready? I love her and she loves me and mommy is her name. Oh, M-O-M-M-Y, 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 and mommy is her name. Oh, yay, mommy. And then you can say, Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. And then we can teach you guys to start young. Then Mommy's Day is when we appreciate and we love our mommies for everything that they have done and that they do and that they will do for us forever. We love you, mommies, and all the special people who take care of us. Happy Mother's Day. Bye, everybody.